Mirror, mirror, what do you do when you're tired? You give up, but you still got to go all the way. Could you please help me to find the right words to say, even when there aren't any? Hey y'all, Savvy Buddies! Welcome back to our channel. How are you? I'm glad to see you, virtually that is. Glad you're here. Welcome back to our channel. I am chosen. And this is Beyond Your Reflection, a channel created by me, but designed by you. Welcome back, everybody. And thank you to my new subby buddies. Oh, right now, pull up a chair to the celebration and let's celebrate life and peel back those layers, honey, that makes you beautiful. How are you? You're here. You made it through another week, as trying as it may have been. But the intro says, what do you do if you don't have the strength to even make it to the end of the day, the week, the hour, the month, the year? Like, it feels like everything is against you. And what do you do to keep going? You keep going. It's playoff season, honey. It is time for you to make the biggest score of your life. Touchdown. Catch that ball and run, honey. Run. Keep running. Even when you're tired and you feel like you have nothing left, you still keep going. Mentally, you feel like you can't, honey, but physically, you got to. And even in the midst of that storm, honey, God will be your umbrella. Remember, I always told you, whenever you're feeling down, you just look up to your source. He gonna help you through it. Yeah, it's the end of the game. Nah, not yet. We have time. You just don't see a way. Ain't no points on the board. You just don't see how you're going to win. What have I told you? Keep your vision on your vision. What are you really focusing on? If all you do is look at the clock and you see nothing but failure, ugly, worthlessness, like if all you see is defeat words, then that's exactly how you're going to feel. But even if you don't win that game, you tried. You put some points on the board. You may have gotten knocked down, battered, bruised, broken, but you still here. Game got to keep going, baby, until that final whistle blow. And then we'll pull up to the real celebration of your life. But until then, keep going. Honey, there's too much time on this clock for you. Do you want to give up now? No, baby. This ain't the time. Put me in the game, coach. You out there. You're there for a reason. You have to believe in yourself just as much as the Creator believes in you. He's not going to bring you to it if he won't bring you through it. I keep telling you that. That's your source. That's what you focus on. So when you all the way on the other side of the playing field and you see everybody against you, everybody's huddled down, they're ready to come at you. And you can stand there like, I'm good. Because you know who you are. And you know who you're becoming. And you know all the strength that lies within you. So therefore, you're not worrying about it at all. But you got to keep going. Do not, whatever you do, don't give up. You are so close. But you don't realize it because you probably don't feel it. And trust me, we talked about this. I have plenty of those days of where I don't feel like moving. Today was one of those days. Here in the Carolinas, it's snowing. So the weather outside is frightful. And I wanted to really stay snuggled up under that blanket. I did not feel like moving, honey, but faith without works. My dream is not going to die. So I got to get up and get to moving. I got to catch this ball. I got to run. I got to keep going. Yeah, that field may seem big and long, but all you need is a couple of inches to get you down that field. That's all. Get to that first down. Be that first. Just make it. Just keep going. When everything piles against you, they knock you down. Get up. Go on, brush your shoulders off. Keep going. I'm going to say it all day long. Whatever you do, just don't give up. Look at how far you've come. In that little second, I want you to glance back and see how much yardage you have gained. How far you have gotten across that field. Yeah, it may not be no points on the board next to your name right now, but wait till you get across that field. Wait till you put them points on the board. Watch how you feel. And your team will be right there behind you, your tribe. And that's people that believe in your vision just as much as you believe in it yourself. Bible say all you need is 2 or 3 to agree. You ain't got to have about 12 people behind you. Because, baby, at the end of the day, honestly, you are your biggest fan. You are your biggest cheerleader. Think about it. When you do something or when you accomplish something, when you knock out one of those goals or you just completed a task for the day, who's the first person you see? Girl, you did that? That's what's up, dude. That's what's up, my guy. Pat yourself on the back. You may treat yourself. Get some ice cream, some shoes, or whatever. But regardless, you celebrated that moment. That's what I need you to do now. Even when you don't feel like it, keep going. You're almost there. And you already know when you get those points on the board, when you get that victory, when you score, after you finish cheering for yourself and doing your happy dance, what's the first thing you're going to do? Go right back out there and do it again. You can do all things, honey, because you got the strength from above. So you don't let nothing or no one stop you. Even when things come against you, when you're on the playing field, when you see everything that's running towards you, don't worry about it. But have enough strength and courage to knock them down. Get through it. Get through that field. Get all that stuff out your way. If it ain't for you, it's against you. And if it's against you, it ain't supposed to be around you in the first place. Get it out the way. Knock it out, Hammer. But you got to do whatever it's going to take to get you across that finish line. Whatever it takes to get you to complete this game called life. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago in road signs. Just don't stop. Stop procrastinating. Get out there. And if you have to, sit back, yield. Take some time to strategize. Okay, what can I do different? Or what haven't I done? Think about it. Right about now, we're in the playoff season for sports, for football. And this is the time that a lot of the coaches really truly look at the other teams, the opposing teams, and the situations that are against them. They look at the stats. They look at the numbers. They look at the players, who's hurt, who's not, who's done what, how have they played, what are their plays, what is their feel, what is their strategy. They study all that. And then they put their best out in the game. Even those that may not believe in themselves, they still get out there because they have that winner mentality. And that's what I want you to do. Start looking at yourself as the winner that you are. The victor, not victim. And I know you've heard that before. Remember, I said it and I'm going to say it again. You can do all things. You just got to put your mind to it. Think it, Speak it, feel it, embrace it, believe it. And then you can get out there and you'll look at everything that's against you. But you got that one thing that's for you. That's the courage, the wisdom, the belief. That one thing, that's all you need, is just that one thing that would keep you going. So that means you got to dig deep from within and pull it out. Put them on your shoulders. Suit up. Put yourself into full gear. Just because you don't see that way, don't mean that there isn't one. But it is. Because you're going to create it. You're going to be that first person to get across that finish line. You're going to be the first person to put them points on the board. You're going to be the first person to receive everything that you believe that you can have. Why? Because you didn't give up. You kept going. You kept trying. Even when you didn't have the strength. Trust me. That's the time that you really need to push forward. When you don't feel like it. When you don't see it, when you don't believe it, that's when you prove yourself wrong before you prove others wrong. Remember about the person that you're becoming. People always knew you to be the failure. They always knew you to be the naysayer. They always knew you to be the fighter, the cursor, the drinker, the smoker, the one that's always ready to turn up. That's who they knew you to be. They don't know you now. They don't know that that's who you were. But only you know about the person that you're becoming. And then that's the person that you bring out to the playing field. Oh, she ain't gonna never be nothing. Oh, don't believe me, just watch. Boom, watch me catch this football and head across this field right quick. Oh, she always gonna do such and such. Oh, really? Don't believe me? Just watch. Boom, you just dodged it again. Turn around, move, shuffle, keep going, run. Don't stop. And even if, there's a thing called an interception. If any of you guys don't even know about sports, I do, love it. There's a thing called an interception, which means that you may throw something out there and somebody along the way comes in and snatch that from you. It's going to hurt. You're going to be mad. You're going to have all type of emotions. But then I want you to look at it like, okay, fine. I guess you wanted it that bad since you took it from me. But when it's my turn, watch what I'm going to do. Go back and snatch your blessings back, baby. Everything that the enemy took from you, everything that you allowed to be taken away from you because you gave up in that moment, go back and get it. Mary has said time and time again, go get your blessing because it's your time. So anything that was taken from you, and I mean in the spiritual sense as well, go back and get it. Put that ball back in your hand. You go run. And you get as many points on the board. I don't care if the other team actually wins. It's about the amount of effort and time that you took to put on that board. It's about what you did to get to the next level. It's about what you did to get to the next game. It's about you getting out and coming right back around again. If you look at it again, like I said, if you look at sports, no matter which one that you actually watch, if you look at it, each team goes back and forth to get to that victory. Now, even though it was a team effort, it took one person to boost that team. It took that first to send the message to everyone else around them. Oh, you may have known who I was, but let me show you who I am. Whoop, alley-oop. Watch me catch this ball, holding on to it dear life, and I'm finna run like my life dependent on it, because it does. Whether you're doing this for yourself, or again, I said, if you got a family, if you got a legacy behind you, baby, you have to keep going, because you are setting the example not only for yourself, but for the other ones that are watching you, that are following you. Because you're out here proving a point, not just to yourself, but to the naysayers that are in the stands that are watching. Put on the best performance ever. Let them see that person that you're becoming. Because every time you look in the mirror, honey, you're going to shock yourself. Girl, did you see it? Oh, honey, yes. I was the one who put them points on the board. I was the one who caught that ball and ran. I was the one who got back up and kept going. Yes, honey. Be your biggest cheerleader. If nobody else in that stand clap for you, you do the Super Bowl shuffle for yourself. The Harlem Shake, backhand bounce, whatever it takes to be you, to be the greatest form of you. And however you feel necessary to celebrate, baby, yes, loud, scream to the chandelier. Let every star in the sky see and hear you, because you did that. You accomplished that goal. You got back up and kept going, even when you didn't feel like it. And it is at that time when you don't, it's when you shall and you will. Remember, I am going to have, be, claim, speak, feel, embrace, believe. You can do it. Put your back into it. Put your mind into it. It's all about your mindset. How bad do you want this win of you called life? How bad do you want it? Because if you don't mind the person that you are, then stay right there. Have fun. Game gonna keep going. We have to get on the bus or the plane and travel to the next field. Because we got to keep going. Whether it's home or visiting, you still got to get out there. But if you don't mind staying where you are, then you go right ahead and you can log off. You can do whatever. But if you want to succeed in this thing called life, sweetheart, as frustrating as it is, as aggravating as it's going to be, it's going to be tiresome. You're going to cry. You're going to cuss. You're going to fuss. You're going to want to break something. Okay. Go right ahead. And then when you're done, you get up. You gather your belongings. And you get right back out there. As the songwriters say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But it's totally up to you. Your mindset, sweetheart. So a man thinketh, so is he or she. So whose report are you going to believe? Get back out there. Get in the field. Be the coach and the cheerleader. Be the whole squad if you have to. Get you a nice little pad or a book and you write it down. This is what I'm going to do today. This is what I'm going to accomplish. This happened to me last week, but it won't happen this week. This happened right now, but it won't happen again. And when you're done, honey, put your pom-poms in your hand. You do that backflip, and you celebrate those moments. Because the game is not over with yet. We just changed playing fields. Time is winding, but you're still in it. The lights are still shining on you. This is still your show. This is still your time to shine. And you remember last year, I dare you to get out here and be the greatest form of you. It's playoff season, honey. And we need you to get to the championship. Because you indeed are a winner. But you have to know it, speak it, embrace it, feel it, and believe it. Once you get to that level, I guarantee it, you're going to win at everything that life comes at you. I believe in you. You have to believe in yourself also. So I hope that today's episode, I hope that it meant something to you. I hope you strapped up your boots and you got back into this race. Keep going, sweetie. I believe in you. So make sure you hit the like button, please. And subscribe and boom, hit the bell, honey, because I need some more subby buddies to come in on this celebration. All right? So the game is not over. We're just at halftime. But I believe in you. There's a winner out there somewhere. The ball is in your court. Get out here and play. And be that champion. Be that first. Be everything that you set out to be. I love everything about you. And so should you. Namaste.